Alright, we are at part 2 of the Triar Incident. Hopefully I said that right. But let's get into this. So it's about time to meet with the detective. So this is the room in question. It smells like wet dog, otherwise it seems about par for the course. In fact, it's rather tidy given the current state of the university. Start by taking a look around. We shall look at the spilled ink. Spilled ink on the table implies a question of casualty. Of all the thousands of possible actions, not to mention the addition of spells, incantations, embedments, enchantments, and all the rest. Okay? Out of all of those, I have to narrow it down to a single. Seems it has a dog. Well, I guess not everything has to be an enigma. It seemed this ferocious beast had left a trail all the way back to its den, the lower cubby of the autobiography section. This opens cubby. Dog growls. Well, I'm not familiar. May I ask what you're sitting on? Dog growls again. I see. Well, I won't make any headway with you by just asking nicely. Maybe if I can find a can that isn't empty, he'll open up to me. What should I look at? Ingredients on the table? Maybe there's a can there. Ingredients, it seems, and not the kind you cook with. Well, I suppose you could cook with this one, but the rest are medicinal at best. Let's see here: dogwort, millieweed, griffin's tongue, and snail urine. Okay, all mainstays in the wizarding pharmaceutical industry, not exactly household names. Not that they are hard to get your hands on. They can all be extracted from stuff you can get over the counter at any wizard clinic worth its summoning salt. Well, I bet I can get that dog to hand over the book he's protecting with a little state-sponsored bribery. Fills bowl with food. Here, buddy. Look, you want some food? Dog growls. Guess he only eats the good stuff. Let's see what we can do for the spoiled mutt. Close the cubby. Just a quick little swap, and we're good to go. Alright, I got you the good stuff this time. You like curio, don't you? Look, I got a fresh new can of it for you. Dog's excited. Dog eats it excitingly. Perfect, and if you don't mind, I'm going to borrow this dog bed from you. Doesn't look particularly comfortable anyhow. Well, I'll be. I believe we found the smoky wand. Dark arts, summoning demons, transforming flesh, etc., etc. That's the kind of stuff you get into freshman year. These are some real, I knew them before they were cool, type spells. He would need access to some seriously twisted study materials to come up with these kind of spells. How would he get a hold of that? Would they find it from an opulent shop? He was given it from someone with clearance. He stole it from the school's dark magic. Yeah, sounds like the best one right here. Adapted it seems to be a magic. It's possible he simply duped the school's security team. Systems in place are pretty good at preventing physical theft. Most likely tricked one of the professors into giving him access. Either way, it puts those ingredients into context. Not a simple potion he was working on. Nothing in this book would be as benign as that. Here we go. Page 478. Ingredients required: dogwort, snail urine, griffin's tongue, and a bunch of other stuff he will be able to find. Problem I'm having is that this doesn't exactly look explosive in nature. It's not like we've seen around this school. Maybe working on something else? Something even worse? Well, I just hope the professor will find something useful. The sound of my footsteps echoed throughout the chambers. Each step gets me closer to the Great Hall. Classrooms are empty, nor is a student or professor in sight. The night is still. Outside, the silver moon lays bare. Alone, it is unfazed by any clouds. Its glow provides much needed vision for the detective and I. You sure you know where you're going? I doubt we have time to be making any sort of detour. I don't even bother giving him a response. I can afford to waste what breath I still have. I may not be 100% yet, but for some reason this university comes to me naturally. This is the right way. My clothes flaps along in the breeze. Sweat begins to build on the back of my neck, along the creases of my aged brow. Surprisingly, the detective keeps in pace with me. He, of course, remains calm and cool. Finally, I'm here. No, you don't have to do this. I can go in there myself. Talk some sense to the kid. I promise that he'll reason, but hey, who knows? Day's only been getting crazier about a minute. Just in case anything does happen, I gotta warn you. I'll do what I need to. I'm not looking to see this get any worse than it already has. You will not harm one of my students. Please don't blame him. He's done a lot, so we're just gonna terminate. Words my mouth slow and devoid of emotion. They're calculated and precise. Makes the pig flinch ever so slightly. He lets the words hang there out in the open until he takes in a deep breath. Well then, glad we got that sorted then. With that, he walks forward, pushes open the heavy door. I can only hope that he's really listened to what I said. The light is blinding at first. A harsh and violent red stains the entire room. He pulls away from me, blasted by the enormous force of power coming from the anomaly. The sight before me is hard to make out. The beam continuously blasts and juts out of the ground. The room has been completely annihilated with debris scattered everywhere. The guests stand aimlessly, their eyes tinted crimson, their faces blank without a moment. They all stare at the light, fixated on its bright allure. Turn it down a little bit. I try to shake one of them out of it to bring them back to reality, but it's no use. They remain incapacitated, lost to whatever is happening here. Standing right next to the beam, standing only a few feet away from its immense power, is Kellum. He turns his head as we inch ever closer, and it's apparent that he is only one with a resemblance of sentience in the room. The detective makes his first move first, pulling out his magic wand from his fringe pocket. Hold it right there. Detective Korvus of the EEA. I need you to stop whatever the hell you're doing and come with me. The request seems to fall on dead ears as Kellum tries only to look at me. Professor Lortalia? We'll go with Lortalia. Yeah, we'll go with that. You don't know how happy I am to see you. Yeah, you'll be able to fix all of this. My journal's right there. Just take it. Please, I don't want it anymore. The notebook is quite obviously torn and tattered. It's been beaten to smithereens, yet some of the pages are still left intact. Opening it, the journal faded ink seems all but incomprehensible. You have no idea how to discern the words and phrases being used in this hectic handwriting. Now what's going on? What's happening? Kellum stares to the side for a moment, carefully determining what his next words should be. All I wanted to do was to be the Grand Scholar again. The spell was supposed to be the Magnum Opus. One more last hurrah, he would say. Something to cement my legacy in the halls of the Alteria Academy. I was to prove the fables of Calpurnia, the mad-blooded, were not just works of fiction and ancient Alteria propaganda. Professor Lortalia. Yeah, we'll go with that. entrusted me with deciphering the traitorous mage's notes. They said that solving the writing of Kalpnia's spellbook could lead to the final deduction. Needed to see what compelled people to join her cause. I was proven correct in my initial hypothesis. Kalpnia did use enthrallment spells to compel her army to cause. But as you can see before you, my initial experiment was only meant to target a ferocious and terribly tempered mutt. But as you can see, Kellum just into the crowd of hundreds of people in an elongated stupor for the three of us. In the end, I failed. The spell was too powerful to control properly. Not everyone here is suffering from my hubris. I was the only one that caused this whole ordeal, and wished for nothing more than this horrible nightmare to end. And you want to know the worst part? I don't know how to reverse any of this. I'm stuck, and this damn ritual refuses to dissipate. There's enormous anger in his voice and frustration that he has not yet managed out what he's doing. And also beneath that, you can hear something else from the braggart. Concern. The detective turns to face me, disbelief in his eyes. What are all the 7 divides compel you to do such a thing? Given a no-name teacher's pet slipping Britain by the ender of the Silver Age? I believe that he could control the spell. My trust in him was yet to waver. Wrong for me to believe a student could be trusted with such power. Sorry, Kellum. It was rash of me to trust such a corrupted mind with the Academy's most precious secrets. I could tell you, Detective, but amnesia, right? Remember? No. This is more than just amnesia. I believe he controls the spell. Here to waver. Yeah, I was wrong. Can I bear to look Kellum now? I'm really able to imagine the amount of anguish and sorrow he's had to endure. No, Professor Alteria. Yeah, please. There's no need to blame yourself for this. No one could have expected such an outcome. What's to do with this? I pointed at the half-destroyed piece of literature in my hands. Can't hide the fear in my voice as I questioned Kellum. My lack of confidence doesn't inspire any in him either. What do you mean? You gave me Kalpnia's journey. You were the one that caused this. If I ever listened to you, well, if I never listened to you. Detective Korvus stands idly by, watching the things unfold from the side. A keen observer, his wand remains primed and ready in his hands. Oh no, don't tell me. Did you forget how this all started? Are we here? Temporary amnesia, perhaps? Or maybe some sort of vain attempt to rid yourself of suspicion. I must admit, Professor Alteria, you are much more cunning than I once thought. No, I really forgotten everything. Your spell was the cause. Preposterous. If what I'd managed to disturb you so harshly, I couldn't imagine. The little presentation shook the entire damn university. That tremor did quite the number on a variety of different experiments for miles around. Wouldn't be much of a fool to say your beloved professor here was an unfortunate casualty of your dabbling with forbidden literature. Damn it. This was never supposed to happen. The fire in Kellum's eyes seemed to die down. His spirit starting to fill with a deep sense of regret. Detective, what do we do now? The detective takes a moment to gather his thoughts, contemplating what must be a number of different variables and outcomes within its mind. With a sigh of contention, the detective steps forward. Ever so subtly, he seemed to cast a spell that affects the singular book. Something in my brain identified the spell nearly immediately. A true cantrip, ensuring Kellum was about to try and deceive him. Seeing that both of you have gotten yourselves into quite a conundrum, speaking as an unbiased third party. I'm sorry, but do I know you? Probably not. But I sure do know a lot about you. Kellum Triar, best woman Alteria Academy has ever seen. Great grades, great looks, charming personality. I wonder you've been awarded Grand Scholar from Momentum. Yeah, 3 years running. Oh, Okay. It's a while. Where are you going with this? So come on and say it. This little play of yours is getting rather tiresome. See, you're not the only one for small talk. Shame, especially since I know so much about you. Surprising how much you learned about a person from the way they live. You went through my dorm room? Swear, if you harmed even a single hair on Boo's little head, I didn't harm your precious dog. I did, however, come across quite the collection. And as an interest, I'd like to ask you about, if you'd be so kind. Question. Firstly, why did you have skill improvement to a grade guide how displayed for all to see? I don't know who you are, detective, but that book was never meant for my personal usage. I was giving out lessons to my underlings. I wanted them cheating. I held on to it for safekeeping. Wait, how did you hex a truth saying? I didn't even notice it till now. Clever plan, detective. Suspect. Come with practice and hard work. Something you all look into. Second, that little novel of yours. One on dark magic and forbidden arts. Why do you have it? Please, don't blame me. I needed something spectacular for my final Grand Sky presentation, so I took it. I thought I could repurpose a spell made by Caprina, herself. As in Caprina, deserter of Athena, the revolutionary that nearly destroyed our great nation. He was attempted to recast one of her spells for a glorified talent show. Kellum doesn't say anything, but he flinches, probably obviously hurting, from an accusatory tone of the detective. Well then, based on what I gather, there can really be only one conclusion to all of this. Kellum Triar, I need to bring you in for further questioning. Please come with me now. Detective already has his wand out, brewing with power. He tries to retaliate, Kellum doesn't stand a chance. Kellum just stands there, eyeing the detective up and down. Decided that the young student is foolhardy enough to challenge the veteran. I won't let you ruin this for me. I can figure this out. I just need more time. Kellum makes a move for his own wand, fearing to cast a spell. Detective is one step ahead of him. Korvus is only a syllable, or so faster, but it's enough to guarantee him the victor. Something else, well, something happens. It happened. Kotora. Takes less than a second for the shot to find its target, goes through his body in an instant. Kellum wide-eyed slowly lowers his head to the black smear, not adoring his chest, directly to the heart. Kellum crumbles to the ground and glow in his gem, slowly fading away. He left motionless on the stage at the theater, having face first on the ground with a sickly thud. But they remain silent for a moment. He eyes his victim and sits with his knowledge that he has taken a life. Well, I can knock the first and most certainly won't be the last. Sorry I had to witness that. I could tell both of you were close. My condolences. Kellum looked me in the eyes when he says it. Slowly, the red beam in the sky starts to disappear. One by one, each enthralled guest falls to the ground, slowly regaining consciousness soon after. Detective begins talking to each one of the people affected, crowding them to the proper help and accompanying them however he can. Waiting to avoid the dead costume at the front stage. Woke up to the lying body of Kellum, unsure how to process all of this. On one hand, he would soothe the mind, give the prodigy destined for great things. But on the other, he was foolish to even attempt it. I stared at his lifeless body. For as far as I can't remember anything about why I liked him, why we were so close. Justification for why I feel so empty, seeing him lying there. Was he misguided? Or ambitious? Sure, but he had talent, heart, and skill, and all I can do is stand aside and wait. Made me wonder if I could have done anything to save such a young soul from such a gruesome fate. Bad ending. Okay. Unfortunate. Guess you could say I tried, but I was like, oh well. If you want to try it, no one will. Me knowing that he's not gonna win, then oh well, it is what it is. But this is the Triar Incident, so I did really enjoy this game. Honestly, it really was a good story. I was not expecting the ending would kill him, but like I said, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. So we got the bad ending. Let me check and see how many endings there exactly are. But I'm pretty sure that there's like more ending. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So it's not saying how many endings there are on the actual page, but we got the bad ending. So if you want to play this game for yourself and see if you can get the other endings, possibly 2 or 3 more, 1 or 2 more, you know, if you want to see if you can get those other endings, of course, everything in this game will be in the description below for y'all to try it if y'all want to play this. If not, that is fine, but hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Of course, if y'all did, don't hesitate to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Really up to you. But with that being said, hopefully y'all had a good day, good yesterday, and better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.
You